I'm sorry, Your Honor. I have no idea what she's talking about.
I am talking about the children's stepfather, Blair's husband.
Her husband? Who the hell is her husband?
That'd be me. I'm Blair's husband, Your Honor. The kid's stepfather.
No way in hell did she marry you.
We forgot to throw rice yesterday.
Mama, there's no need for that.
Every bride and groom needs a little good luck. Why should Mr. and Mrs. John McBain be any different?
Marty. Hi. I was released from St. Anne's. Did you get the letter that I sent you? Okay. I just wanted you to know that, I wasn't myself last summer. Literally, I have DID. It's dissociative.
I know it is.
Okay. Well, my alter, Tess, she was out the entire time that you were at Todd's. It wasn't me. I never would have let the man that raped you hold you captive.
Gigi, what is it? Is it Shane?
No, he's okay. For now. I just can't.
Okay, come on, let me get you inside.
It's weird having a girl's bone marrow. I mean, I'm not gonna start singing High School Musical all day, right? This lady, my donor, I wish I knew what she looked like.
Hey, how's my nephew?
So what's going on?
We found a bone marrow donor.
So what are you crying for? That's great.
Yeah, we got all excited. Shane was over the moon. But then the donor, she found out she was pregnant, so she can't have the procedure. Or at least not until after the baby. And Shane, he may not have that long.
Hey, Aunt Stacy. I haven't seen you since I got sick.
Better late than never, right? So how you feeling? Oof, I love your do.
Yeah, me and Dad. Cue balls. But not for too long. This lady in Australia, she's giving me her bone marrow. Then I'm out of here.
Cool.
Well, we better let you take a nap. You're tired. Chrome Dome.
Whatever you say, egghead.
If there was one match, there's bound to be another.
Yeah, there is someone else.
Who?
So Shane's gonna be okay.
I don't know what you were trying to pull yesterday with the whole I love my sister, let's try to be a family routine, but I don't buy it, and I don't want you here.
Would it help if I told you that it was my fault?
What? You admitting you drugged me?
I'm a married one.
So you keep saying, where is this lucky man of yours?
He's in L.A., pursuing his other passion.
Yeah. If I was your husband, you would be my only passion.
Exhibit A, Your Honor, marriage license. Exhibit B, a marriage certificate signed by an ordained minister. And I have witnesses, Your Honor. I myself was present, as was Mr. Manning's daughter, Star. Lovely ceremony, wasn't it? The best.
Your Honor, Miss Manning only was recently recovering from a medically induced coma.
It's Mrs. McBain, Your Honor.
She was in no position to make life-altering decisions. The potential for abuse, for coercion.
Exhibit C. A sworn statement signed by 2 psychiatrists attesting to Blair's sound state of mind.
The documents appear to be in order. The marriage apparently took place yesterday in Mrs. McBain's hospital.
Which makes one wonder, Your Honor, why the rush?
The timing is suspect. You and I have crossed paths before, Mr. McBain. As I recall, you had lost faith in the system and had decided to take matters into your own hands. Is this hasty marriage another attempt to circumvent justice? Are you and Blair Manning McBain conspiring to deny her ex-husband custody of his children?
John only married me so I could keep the kids.
There's more to it than that.
No, we had a good run. And we cared about each other. I mean, we still care about each other, but the point is just for me to get strong, get back home so I can take care of the kids. John is still in love with Marty Saybrook.
I did get your letter. I apologize for not responding. I wasn't really myself either.
I heard about Cole. Marty, I know you don't remember who I am, but we used to be really good friends, and I just hope that... I miss my girlfriend. You know, it's lonely out there.
It is.
Yeah, but you're not alone. I know that it feels that way sometimes. I mean, I feel as if I have St. Anne's stamped on my forehead. I smile at people and they just walk away.
Well, it's their loss. You asked about Cole. Thank you. He actually finally caught a break. He's in drug rehab right now instead of prison. Yeah, Nora offered him a plea at the 11th hour.
So she's forgiven him?
Well, she blames me for what happened to Matthew, and she's not wrong.
Well, give her time.
You know, if you can put up with me for not remembering you or our friendship, I can certainly forgive you for leaving me there at Todd's. I mean, God knows I wouldn't have listened to you anyway. You know, I didn't even believe John when he was telling me what Todd was.
Is this marriage real, Mr. McBain?
Your Honor, we've been seeing each other for almost a year.
To which any number of people can attest, Your Honor.
Your Honor, that Mr. McBain and Ms. Manning are acquainted is immaterial. The question is, why did they marry, and why now, if not to defraud my client?
Counsel has a point, Mr. McBain. Do you love your wife?
I didn't drug you, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't my fault. I mean, how was I supposed to know you were still lightweight?
Lightweight? Who are you?
Okay, so you were dehydrated from working out at the gym, and I forced you to drink a couple beers, and you got a little sloppy, and maybe I sent you a few mixed signals, okay?
Maybe.
Look, I was working in Vegas. I was paid a lot of money to flirt. It's what I did. And I was having fun, and I thought you were too. Like, it's not my first time. It's not going to be my last either.
Trust me, it's never going to happen again.
Oh, right, I forgot. Rex and Gigi forever.
Just so we're clear, once Shane is better, I'm going to find out what happened to the results of that test I took after our little party.
Just because you got caught up doesn't mean you don't care about my sister. It just means you're human, okay?
I didn't get caught up.
Right. Because who'd want anything to do with me, huh?
Stacy, I'm committed to your sister. End of story. I gotta call Gigi.
So who is it? Who's the other donor? If there's somebody out there...
My sister.
Stacy? So that's good news, right?
If she'd do it.
What do you mean?
She won't donate.
What?
Who is it?
It's Rex. I can't talk to him not till I know what I'm gonna do.
Gigi, what is going on?
Shane is dying and my sister won't save him. Or she will. Oh, she'll donate. Yeah, but only if I agree to give up Rex.
Hello? Oh, hi, David. No, I'm fine. I'm calm. I've never been calmer in my life.
Apparently, John was on to me. Well, he was on Tess. I don't remember, but he questioned me.
Integration was supposed to pull all those memories together.
Well, I'm getting them back piecemeal. They'll all come back in time. The point is, John would have done anything to find you. I mean, they had to put him in jail to keep him from going after Todd. He lost his badge trying to save you. So, I know you don't remember what you had with him, but I'm telling you, it was really serious.
Your Honor, everybody loves Blair. That's not the point. The point is that he married her to get back at me, to keep me from my kids. And it was her idea, certainly.
I beg your pardon?
She married me so I could get custody, and now she's pulling the same thing.
Well, I just hope the judge doesn't question her motives.
Why would he? You obviously love each other.
I'll be representing you against Todd.
Thank heaven.
Can we win?
Absolutely. And I know exactly how we're going to do that.
Mama, you are an incurable romantic, and that's wonderful. But the fact is, John never would have married me if Todd weren't suing for custody of the kids. If Todd goes for temporary custody now, you know he will fight for full custody later, guaranteed.
Todd claims that the children need a parent on board while Blair is recuperating. We give the children a father, he has no case.
Oh, well, that's just lovely. Now, how precisely do you plan on doing that, Taya?
I'll tell you, Blair. It's not how, but who. You need a stand-up guy, a real hero. Someone you know and trust, and who knows and cares about the kids. John? Will you marry Blair?
Taya proposed to John?
Your Honor, Mr. Manning just admitted in open court that he only married me to keep Star Manning, his daughter, away from her mother, Blair McBain.
Guess I have a canceled check to prove it.
Your Honor, I ask you, what kind of father would boast about committing fraud?
My point is that she's stealing a page from my book.
I love that man, Your Honor. That is why I married him. Look at me. Are you saying you didn't love me?
Oh, no, honey, I'm not distracted. Not at all. I'm hanging on your every word. How did the audition go? Oh, I see. I'm so sorry, darling. They obviously have no taste, do they? Yeah. It was you're right. I am very excited about how things are going for Blair and the children. But I don't have time to talk to you about it. Not right now. Because I'm very busy. Yes. I'm babysitting Blair's boys. Right. Okay, yeah. You gotta go, but bye-bye.
You are a world-class liar.
Our marriage had nothing to do with love.
Maybe not for you. But I loved you. I still remember that very clearly. And just because you are cynical doesn't give you the right to accuse me or John or anyone else of misrepresentation.
Okay, Counselor. It's a very, very pretty speech. But the fact remains, Blair Manning only chose to marry John McBain after she was served with papers letting her know that my client was seeking temporary custody. Todd Manning has every right to be cynical.
I agree, Mr. Guthrie.
This marriage is about one thing, Mama, and that's keeping your grandkids away from Todd Manning.
You marry Blair, and Todd loses his leverage. It's not as if the two of you are strangers. You two have a legitimate relationship.
Come on, why not marry Blair?
Stop it. Just leave him alone, please, and get out of here.
I'm sorry, honey. Don't say I'm controlling, but this is a great idea.
You two talk it over, okay?
Yes, talk it over. But Blair,
Getting the patient.
please don't make it any more complicated than it already.
So no one even mentioned the word love?
Your Honor, may I say something?
Only if it's pertinent, Mr. McBain.
Yeah, I think it is. You know, they're saying the timing of all this stinks, and they're right. It's not the way I would have done it if I had the choice. But sometimes you don't, Your Honor. When Blair was attacked and she almost died, seeing her there in that ICU, let's just say, I realized how important she was to me.
Oh, God, what a load of... Your Honor, he married her so she could take away my kids.
Are you admitting collusion, Mr. McBain?
Absolutely not, Your Honor.
Do you love your wife, Mr. McBain?
Yes, I do, very much.
John's been great. Not that I deserve it. I did. I pushed him away. I paraded Wes around in front of him. I mean, the fact that he's even talking to me is a miracle.
After what you've been through, the fact that you're interested in any man is a miracle.
True. After life with Todd wasn't really out there, but I'm getting there.
Have you shared any of this with John?
Oh, no. I don't think I'm ready for that.
Stacy claims she saw Rex first.
What is she, 14?
I don't even remember any of this. But she swears that when she was a freshman in high school, she was madly in love with Rex. He was a senior at the time, didn't even know she existed, and that she told me how she felt, and I went after him to ruin her life.
And she thinks that what, you dump Rex and he's going to turn around and fall for her and they're going to ride off into the sunset?
I know how it sounds, but that's the deal. Rex, for shame. What am I going to do?
You're going to tell Rex the truth.
I can't. If I tell Rex, he'll go off on Stacy, and the deal is off. She won't agree to the transplant.
So she's blackmailing you.
And if I don't do what she wants, Shane pays with his life.
Please don't tell me you're thinking about doing this. Cheech.
I can't let my son die.
She's not picking up. Do you know where she went?
She said there was something she'd do.
Yeah, but you'd think she'd keep her phone on.
Mike, any luck?
We're still waiting to hear from some of the more remote registries, but no, so far there hasn't been another match. I'm so sorry, man.
It's not your fault.
We're gonna keep looking.
Wait, but I thought Shane said something about a donor in Australia.
Didn't work out.
So you're just not gonna tell him?
Do you want to tell him that we lost a donor? Huh? That he could die?
It's not about love, Mama. Look, John, you don't have to worry. You're not going to have to marry me. And please don't let Taya and Dorian pressure you into anything.
They won't.
I mean, you have to really be committed to the other person to get married. And I mean, look, we just broke up.
Yeah, if you could call it that.
This isn't about you and me anyway. It's the fact that I got hurt. Todd's on the warpath, and that's certainly not a reason to get married. Mom, we never lied to each other, so why start now, right?
You want the truth? Of According to the lawyer, he's going to get the kids, and you may not get them back again. I don't know if you're in any shape to fight this yourself. This seems like the only way to fix it. So unless you got a better idea, let's do it.
Aren't you forgetting something here? What was he forgetting?
Now, what about Marty?
Marty's none of your concern, Manning.
Your Honor, Marty Saybrook has no bearing on this custody.
Miss Saybrook is absolutely relevant, Your Honor. You yourself questioned the integrity of Mr. McBain's marriage. If he's still involved with somebody else...
Mr. McBain hasn't been romantically involved with Marty Saybrook since her accident.
Carried a torch the whole time.
What about it, Mr. McBain? Are you involved with Miss Saybrook?
Marty and I are friends now. Nothing more.
So you don't think you can trust John? I mean, I think he's a pretty stand-up guy.
Oh, he is. He is. He's wonderful. But he's also seeing Blair.
Well, that's because he thought that you were gone.
Well, I think there's more to it than that. I mean, they've gotten really close. And I've just been getting in the way. When he was with me when she was stabbed, and I know how awfully...
That's not your fault.
Yeah, but I called him and he...
It was his choice.
So what did John say about Marty?
I know you have feelings for Marty. And if that van hadn't blown up in Ireland, who knows, you guys may have been married by now.
Left you alone, you almost got killed. I'm not walking away from you again.
You know, I'm not that noble a person. Okay, and you also know how I feel about you, don't you? So if you insist on marrying me, I might just say yes out of pure selfishness. I'm just warning you right now.
Will you marry me?
You know I will. Well, he's given up Marty for me and the kids. I just don't think I can put myself out there when I know that he's still interested in Blair.
I get that. You know, but if John doesn't know that you have feelings for him, I mean, he is a man, after all. I don't know. I say if you have feelings for him, you should go for it. You know, don't miss out on love because you're being too cautious.
Uh-huh. You sound like you put a lot of thought to this. Are you sure you're just talking about John and me?
It's not like I have a choice. There is no other donor. Shane needs that transplant.
Do you really think your sister would let Shane die?
Brody, she's so out there. I don't know what she'd do. She could disappear. That's what she's threatening, to just take off. And then what?
We hunt her down.
And what? You can't force someone to donate. They have to volunteer.
There must be another way.
Trouble is, there isn't any time. He needs that transplant as soon as possible. Oh, God, I have to take the deal. I have to give Rex up.
Yeah, it's probably better that Gigi isn't here. If Shane sees her, he'll know something's wrong. And the doctor said that a positive attitude can help, so as long as he thinks there's this angel of mercy out there who can save his life, the better. Okay, so what's to stop you and Rex from staging some sort of breakup? Then Stacy donates the bone marrow and the two of you get back together. It's not like she can take the bone marrow back.
And if the transplant doesn't take, and he needs another one? All those years when Shane would have his asthma attacks, I'd tell God that I would do anything if he'd just breathe. Maybe I didn't do enough. Maybe this is payback.
No, God's not like that.
I did it.
At least I don't think so.
I did it again. I said I'd do anything, give anything, if he'd save Shane.
It's not God asking you to give up Rex. It's Stacy.
She may as well be God. She's holding all the cards.
What I don't get is how she thinks she can get him to give her a second look. He's in love with you.
And how am I gonna get him to believe that it's over? He knows how much I love him.
I wish I could help you, Gigi. You know I would do anything for Shane.
Do you mean that?
Are you kidding me? You just tell me what you need, I'm there.
Your Honor, you've examined the documents, questioned the groom. If you have any further doubts, feel free to question Star Manning. She'll be happy to testify.
Ms. Manning, do you have anything to add?
Your Honor, please don't make us live with Todd. I know he is my father, but he has never been taught how to think of anyone but himself. When he gets mad, he freaks out. He threw me down a flight of stairs when I was pregnant because I was trying to stop him from hurting my boyfriend. And then, once I was going to have the baby, he was planning on stealing her from me because he didn't agree with me giving her up for adoption. Please, do not make my brothers and me go back with him. They're younger than I am. They want to be home where they feel safe. And John McBain is a really good person, and I feel like he'll be a better father than my dad ever was.
I'm calling a short recess. I'll return with my ruling momentarily.
Happy now? From my child against me.
Well, you did that all on your own, Todd.
She loved me.
She found out who you really were.
You know, Taya, I used to think that you walked out on me because you hated me. But I'm thinking that's not right, is it? I think you're angry about Blair and Marty and anyone else who'd get in your way. Because this is payback. You're still in love with me.
I don't think it's selfish to follow your heart. Well, this is about the kids, Mama. And as soon as I knew that Star was on board, I was good to go.
Maybe I'll marry again someday. But the next time, I'll do it for the right reason. David is not concerned with trivialities. And he's 3,000 miles away.
What is happening here is not trivial. There's been a fire between us from the moment we met.
I hated you from the moment I set eyes on you. You were going to steal my daughter away from me.
You did not hate me. You were afraid of me.
What I feel or don't feel is immaterial. I'm married.
Uh-huh. To a man who would rather play at being an actor than to be here with you?
Get out of my house.
This isn't your house.
We'll just see about that. And in the meantime, you stay away from me.
In light of today's testimony, I see no reason to amend the custody agreement. The children will remain with Blair Kramer McBain and her husband, John McBain.
Taya, thank you so much. Thanks.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
We should go and tell my mom.
I tell you what, I'm gonna see you over there, all right? I got something I gotta do first.
Okay.
Yeah, John. See, first you take away Marty and then Blair. And lastly, my kids. Are you proud of yourself?
So, are you seeing someone?
The timing's bad, and we've been through so much, and I have the girls to think about.
Yeah, sure. But he's interested in you.
I guess so. I don't know. He kissed me. We just decided it's better off being friends.
But what do you really want? Okay, and what are you really gonna do about it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you know what? This really pretty smart girl told me that you shouldn't pass up on love by being too cautious.
Well, are you gonna take that priceless advice?
I don't know. The last time I saw John, he was going into a hearing. He may be out by now.
Well, good luck.
You too, girlfriend.
Are you sure about this?
You got a better idea?
If it were me, I'd tell Rex the truth.
And then Stacy takes off, and my son dies. Please, Brody. It's not like I want to do this. I have no choice. It's Rex.
Rasco?
No, it's Brody.
What are you doing with her phone?
She's here in my room.
Okay, put her on.
I can't do that.
Why not?
She can't come to the phone right now.
Just put her on the phone.
Get over it, Rex. Leave her alone.
So what'd she say?
I didn't talk to her.
Then who was on the phone?
I gotta go.
Why, Taya? I'm here to drop off my bill. You won? Of course I won.
Oh, come on in. Oh, that's marvelous. It's so marvelous. I'll just write you a check.
You all right?
Why?
I've never seen you look flustered before.
Those kids were all I had left.
Then I guess you should have treated them a little better.
You're gonna pay for this, you know.
So you keep telling me.
You're gonna have to kill me this time.
Don't tell me.
Did you get my message?
No, I was just calling you.
Here I am. And I have something I want to tell you. We did it. We won.
The judge refused to give custody to your father.
The judge said that there was no reason to revisit the custody agreement. So, oh, thank God I do not have to move in with Dad. Could you imagine?
Will you tell me all about it? What happened?
Okay. Taya was ferocious and John was great.
Where is John?
Before you say anything, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
I married Blair.
I'm gonna guess that Grandma doesn't really get the whole reason why you guys got married.
Your grandmother is a hopeless romantic. Yeah.
Make no mistake, Mrs. McBain. You're gonna pay for this.
Would you like to have dinner with me?
We have business?
No.
So what? You're asking me out on a date?
Yes.
That case, I'd be delighted.
Dad didn't seem too happy to see you.
I just think he's upset about you being sick.
I miss you when you were gone.
Well, something tells me you'll be seeing a lot more of me once you get your bone marrow transplant.
Gigi! Gigi!
Marty's right. Yeah, go for it.
Gigi!